In cities across the world, a quiet revolution is taking place, not in boardrooms or on flashy product launches, but in small offices, co-working spaces and garages, where teams of engineers, data scientists, and visionaries are building the AI of tomorrow. These are not the billion-dollar behemoths that dominate headlines. They are scrappy startups, quietly developing technologies that could redefine industries, reshape economies, and alter the very way we live and work. And yet, despite their small size, the impact of these companies may be far greater than the largest tech giants realize. For years, AI has been dominated by a few major players. Names like OpenAI, Google DeepMind, Anthropic, and Microsoft have set the pace, driving advances in language models, computer vision, and robotics. Their breakthroughs are impressive, but the innovation occurring in smaller, lesser-known startups is equally transformative and often more agile. These startups are building AI for niches and applications that the big companies overlook. Some focus on healthcare, developing AI that can predict disease progression, recommend treatment plans, or assist in surgery with precision beyond human capabilities. Others are innovating in logistics, using AI to optimize supply chains, predict demand, and reduce waste in ways that were impossible with traditional systems. Still others are exploring creative industries, using AI to generate art, music, and design in ways that push the boundaries of human imagination. One of the key advantages of these smaller startups is speed. Without the bureaucracy of massive corporations, they can experiment freely, iterate quickly, and pivot when ideas do not work. This agility allows them to pursue high-risk, high-reward innovations, projects that would likely be too experimental for larger organizations focused on shareholder expectations and predictable returns. In many cases, these startups are building the foundational technologies that will power the next generation of AI applications. Funding for these companies has surged quietly. Venture capitalists and angel investors recognize the potential for exponential growth, and the influx of capital is enabling startups to attract top talent, scale their infrastructure, and accelerate development. Unlike the publicized funding rounds of tech giants, many of these investments occur behind the scenes, giving these startups the ability to innovate without the scrutiny of mainstream media. One area where these startups are making waves is in natural language processing. Small companies are developing specialized AI models that excel in domain-specific tasks, legal analysis, scientific research, technical writing, and customer interaction. These models are tailored to perform exceptionally well in their niche, often surpassing the performance of generalized systems developed by the largest AI labs. Another key focus is automation and workforce augmentation. Startups are creating AI tools that handle complex tasks, freeing humans from repetitive or data-intensive work. Unlike earlier generations of automation, these systems are adaptive. They learn from experience, adjust strategies in real time, and integrate seamlessly into human workflows. The result is a hybrid workforce where humans and AI collaborate, enhancing productivity while redefining traditional roles. Healthcare is perhaps the most visible example. AI startups are developing predictive models that can identify early signs of diseases like cancer, heart conditions, or neurological disorders. They are building AI-assisted diagnostic systems that help doctors make faster, more accurate decisions, and even robotic assistants that aid in surgeries. While these innovations are still in their early stages, the potential to save lives and reduce costs is enormous. In the creative sector, AI startups are challenging conventional ideas of authorship and artistry. Tools that generate music, visual art, and written content are enabling creators to explore entirely new possibilities. Designers can prototype faster, musicians can experiment with novel compositions, and writers can draft stories with AI assistants. These tools do not replace human creativity, they amplify it, opening doors to previously unimagined forms of expression. Logistics and operations are another frontier. Startups are creating AI systems that optimize inventory management, predict shipment delays, and even automate fleet coordination. In industries where efficiency and timing are critical, these tools are reducing costs, increasing reliability, and transforming how businesses operate. Companies that adopt these systems gain a competitive edge, and startups that develop them gain disproportionate influence despite their size. What makes these AI startups particularly fascinating is the combination of vision and experimentation. Many operate with the understanding that AI is not just a tool but a platform for reshaping industries. They are willing to explore unconventional approaches, integrating reinforcement learning, generative AI, and multi-agent systems to tackle problems that traditional methods could not solve. The breakthroughs often appear quietly, emerging first in pilot projects or limited deployments before making headlines. These companies also foster collaborative ecosystems. They partner with universities, research labs, and even large corporations to accelerate development, share insights, and access specialized data. By connecting with diverse stakeholders, they gain perspectives and resources that enable rapid innovation while retaining the agility that defines small startups. Despite their promise, the path for AI startups is not without challenges. Building robust, scalable, and reliable AI systems requires massive computational resources, extensive data, and specialized expertise. Regulatory uncertainty and ethical considerations add complexity, particularly in sectors like healthcare, finance, and autonomous systems. And competition is fierce, not just from other startups but from tech giants with vast resources. Yet, history shows that small, focused innovators often drive disruption. Just as early tech startups transformed computing, social media, and mobile technology, today's AI startups are positioning themselves to define the future of artificial intelligence. The companies that succeed will shape industries, influence standards, and create products that change the way humans live, work, and interact with machines. The quiet nature of their work also allows for risk-taking that is difficult in larger organizations. They can explore untested algorithms, experiment with novel architectures, and push the boundaries of what AI can do without immediate pressure for commercial results. This freedom fosters creativity and often leads to breakthroughs that larger, more structured companies would be unlikely to pursue. In addition, AI startups are increasingly global. While Silicon Valley remains a hub, vibrant communities of innovation are emerging in Europe, Asia, and other regions. These international ecosystems are developing unique solutions tailored to local markets, regulatory environments, and societal needs. The distributed nature of innovation ensures that AI progress is not monopolized by a few corporations, but is a global phenomenon. Many of these startups are also tackling ethical and societal challenges head-on. From bias reduction in AI models to transparency in decision-making, these companies recognize that the future of AI depends not only on technical excellence, but also on public trust. By embedding ethical considerations into the design process, they aim to create AI systems that are safe, fair, and aligned with human values. The most remarkable aspect is the long-term vision driving these startups. They are not just creating products for today, they are laying the groundwork for the AI-driven economy of tomorrow. Autonomous systems, predictive analytics, generative AI, and human-AI collaboration are all being explored in parallel, often in ways that the larger tech giants cannot replicate due to scale, bureaucracy, or focus on short-term returns. Investors are taking notice, quietly funneling resources into these ventures because they understand the stakes. The companies that succeed could dominate critical segments of AI technology, influencing everything from healthcare and finance to logistics, entertainment, and education. The value they create may dwarf conventional measures of startup success, making them some of the most consequential innovators of the next decade. In essence, the AI startups quietly building the future are shaping a world that will look very different from today. They are creating systems that can learn, adapt, and collaborate. They are exploring uncharted territories in healthcare, creativity, logistics, and human-machine interaction. They are agile, visionary, and experimental, and their innovations are emerging faster than most of the world realizes. While the headlines often focus on billion-dollar corporations and flashy product launches, the real revolution is happening in these quiet corners, where talent, vision, and ingenuity converge. The AI tools, platforms, and systems being developed by these startups will redefine industries, augment human potential, and transform the way society functions. And the most remarkable part, many of these breakthroughs are still under the radar. The companies working on them are quietly iterating, testing, and refining, preparing to unleash capabilities that could change our daily lives. When they finally emerge into the mainstream, the world may realize that the future of AI has been quietly built by the startups no one was watching until now. The AI startups quietly building the future are more than just companies, they are architects of a new era. They remind us that innovation does not always roar, it often whispers first, and when it is ready, it reshapes everything.